Alright guys, day 2, Lake St. Clair, starts here in about 50 minutes. For me, it'll start here in about 55 minutes. But anyways, you know, yesterday did not go the way I wanted to go. I feel like I made relatively good decisions. Not great decisions, but relatively good decisions, and got a little bit unlucky. I caught 15 or so smallmouth and probably 4 or 5 largemouth. And the biggest, I had one 3.5 pounder and then a 3 pounder. So, in practice, 1 out of 3 bites was going to be a 3.5 to a 5 pounder for me. It didn't matter if I was fishing 4 foot deep, 15 foot deep, it didn't matter. And I could catch a 1.5 pounder out of the same grass clump and throw back in there and catch a 5. And I seen that yesterday. I saw one 5 pounder, another 3.5, and I lost like a 4 pounder, which is fine, but it just shows that I was around the fish, just something happened, and I just didn't land in their face yesterday. I kept just somehow landing in the 2 pounder's face. But anyways, that's okay, that's how it goes. You know, this game is about making the best decision you can possibly make with the information you have. I don't have as much information as some of these better smallmouth guys. So all I can do is go out there and make the best decision that I can make, you know, with the information that I have. And that's what I'm trying to do today, just go out there and do better. Yesterday is in the past. I want to give a quick shout out, new sponsor of mine, the Alliance Insurance Group. If you're looking for Alliance, if you're looking for insurance, excuse me, he is around this area. He's actually, you know, fishes St. Clair all the time. So if you're watching this, because you fish St. Clair, you need insurance, check out Alliance Insurance. I will leave a link down below if you need insurance. He's a fisherman, so he understands how to get the boat and everything handled perfectly. So anyways, without further ado, let's go catch 5 5-pounders, because I am owed 2 from yesterday, and I'm owed 3 for today. So let's just do all 5 today. Started off with a little keeper. Supper. Little one. That don't happen with 3 pounders. Happens with short ones though.
Series rookie, but a YouTube super stick from Alabama, Kyle Welcher. At 13 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looks like a better day today. 16-15 gives him 30 pounds and 6 ounces. He moves into 31st place currently with 30 pounds and 6 ounces.
Now me and my brother.
So a little bit better day today, Kyle. Going to help you with the Angler of the Year points, but I know you're looking forward to some of those southern events, getting back down south.
Yeah, I'm ready to head south for sure. You know, when you come to a lake this good, it really matters how small your smallest fish is. Like, even more than your big fish. You cannot weigh in a 2-pounder here. And yesterday I weighed in 3 small ones, today I weighed in 2 small ones. That's just a bad recipe, but I'm definitely ready to head south and go fish for largemouth and get 7 bites a day and hopefully do pretty well down there.
We look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Great to have you on the Elite Series. From Louisiana, let's bring up the 2017 Bass Nation National Champion, Caleb Summerall.
Do you have any after tournament thoughts?
Yeah.
None for the camera. None for the video.
For half the day on the first day, I feel like now I never presented my bait to the big fish correctly. I say that, but at the same time, I caught 10 or so. I never had a big bite. So maybe I did. And that's an important thing in fishing. Sometimes you can overcorrect, and it's bad. Sometimes you just don't get the desired outcome. You don't get the right result when you did all the right stuff. And I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that I'm looking back trying to fix what I did in the tournament and see what mistakes I made mentally, because that's how you become better. You're not better because you can skip or you can cast. You're better because the decisions that you make on the water are better than everybody else. And if I make a little bit better decisions than everyone else on the water, those are going to turn into big advantages after an entire day. So I'm trying to look back at the decisions I made and how they affected the day, and it's just really hard to get it back on the tracks when it's not, especially when you're kind of out of your comfort zone. So I caught like 10 fish early on the first day, caught 4 keepers early, and then some short fish. I probably caught 7 or 8, and then really hit all my good areas. I feel like I hit them pretty decent actually, and then left around that river. So maybe I didn't do anything wrong. Maybe I just got unlucky. I didn't hit the right stalk of grass. I don't know. I know one thing. Never mind, I'm not gonna say it. But there's one piece of equipment that is kicking everybody's tail, and all the guys with that are winning. So we better get one of them. Okay, so yesterday we ended up catching 3 nice ones and weighed in a 2.5 and a 2 1/4. And Street. You really cannot do that on a lake that's that good. You have to weigh in 3 to 3.5 pounders as your smallest fish every day. And that's something that I just was not able to do. And that's, practice kind of got me, because whenever I would catch 3 fish in practice, one of them would be a big one. Now, I would find those isolated patches of grass, throw a little swim bait, throw a drop shot to them, and most of the bites I got were like over 3 pounds. And I'm talking about, like, I caught a couple close to 5 doing that. And I would just stop fishing, and I would go grab more isolated patches that look really good like that. And for whatever reason, on tournament day, I didn't fish enough in practice to really understand what the conditions were going to do to the fish, and that's kind of my fault. I really told myself if I spent almost every hour of the practice graphing, or, you know, idling and looking, scanning, that I would find enough to do good in that tournament. And I did find enough, but I didn't know the right rotation. And now I feel like if I was going out there today, I would catch a good bag. I'm not saying I'd catch 25, but I'd be a lot more efficient. I'd be a lot more productive, because I understand now the feeding windows and the conditions to when the fish feed on my main areas. So if I could go back now, I think I would really catch them today. But, you know, I didn't know that at the time. I was kind of piecing it together yesterday on the water, but I had already caught 2 4.5 pounders from my primary area and seen a couple more big ones and caught some giants there in practice. So I really want to stay there and try to maximize it. You know, I honestly feel like we had a really good game plan for this one. I'm trying not to overcorrect. I definitely feel like maybe in practice I could have fished deeper a little bit more, but if I would have struggled out deep, it's not really deep, it's only like 18 foot, but it's just all grass on bottom.
Summit Street.
So if I would have struggled doing that, I would be way more disappointed. But I struggled fishing my way. I fished isolated stuff, I ran a lot of spots, and I mean, people say that's not right or that is right. People been telling me forever that I fish wrong. I don't care. That's what I do. It works a lot of the time. Sometimes it don't. It didn't work this week. I feel like I got a little unlucky, coming from a guy that doesn't even believe in luck, but that's how it goes. On to the next one. Good thing we didn't have a super terrible tournament. We did come in like 62nd, 63rd. So it could have been worse, but it could have easily been a whole lot better. So looking forward to get to Guntersville, pick up a flipping rod, pick up a frog, and bust a couple good bags and get some points back.
In
So
a quarter mile, turn
all you do is
left
move
onto
on.
101st